Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from that boy, Will.
Whoa, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions. Like it before you light it, hit the sub. Before you hit the bud, man. Let's get into it.
Why is it when women leave a relationship, they rack up hella fucking bodies, right?
They do.
It's like an unspoken rule. They go through a weird hoe phase, right, where they just rack up hella bodies. And I just be like, so you didn't have nothing else planned? Like, you didn't want to go become a nurse? You didn't want to, like go bungee jumping? You didn't want to travel? You just wanted to take down 10 big dick niggas? Like, this don't... And it just doesn't make sense, you know? And then the guy actually levels up. 9 times out of 10, the guy, he kind of sleeps with like 1 or 2 people here and there, probably hit an old fling or something, but he gets a better job, he gets a bigger house. He actually does things to like basically make himself a better person. He self-reflects and is like, something is going on with me. Women, on the other hand, and I think it has a lot to do with our friends try to bring us out like, oh, you're single now, let's go out. And then you just go out and hookup culture begins. And then women go on a downward spiral for about a year to maybe 3 years. And that seems to be the typical trend for it. And then men, eventually get in a relationship, they work things out, blah, 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 blah. And the woman eventually regrets leaving the good man, right? But at the end of the day, I've always wondered that, or maybe it's just people that I know that have done this. Is that like a normal thing where you guys are from too, where women will break up with a man and then just sleep with hella niggas? Like, I don't know what that's about.
Hey, man, it's true. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've worked in places. I've been to school. So you know people's business, because especially when you work, people love to talk about their personal life. I've seen women who were in relationships 5, 6 years become single and run through 2, 3 dudes at the job in the span of a few months.
Damn.
Lord knows how many bodies they catching outside of work, because I just know about the 2, 3 that you caught that work with us. So I know you probably doing something even more crazy outside of work. But on the same token, a man that I work with or whatever, he might go and slay a couple of females. I ain't gonna hold you, but all of that building and stuff that she was talking about, I've seen it firsthand.
True.
I've seen one guy be in a relationship and only be a busser, meaning he comes and clean the plates and takes the cups and resets the table after everybody eats their food and pays and leaves. I've seen that guy level up and become a general manager of a restaurant. I'm just saying, in my personal experience, I've seen that happen, bro.
No, Will's right, because men are a little bit more aware and they blame themselves majority of the time when breakups happen or bad things happen. We're just built that way. Where women, I don't think they've ever blamed themselves for anything. Right? They don't hold accountability for themselves, where men do. They can kind of see, oh yeah, I am a busboy. I am making minimum wage. I can somewhat see why she left me. Like, yeah, she may be a miserable person to deal with, but I'm probably not the best myself. That's how I literally saw myself after my divorce, right? I can see I was very simpy. Not just the simpiness, I wasn't doing as well in life as I should be. I was focused on a little bit of the wrong things, and I can see, oh, yeah, I can somewhat understand her leaving me, other than just, the money aspect of things. I was probably lacking in a little bit of areas too, right? But now that I've kind of grown, made more money, had a little bit more relationships going on, now I realize, oh yeah, there was definitely a lot of things that I was lacking in, that I can't even blame her for leaving me. But I can not say blame, but I can also hold accountability on myself for those lack of things.
Very rarely do you see the glow up with the females, man.
Because I'm actually
Heard about this one.
So me and this shorty were talking. She's telling me all these things her ex didn't do.
Red flag.
But I'm like, you know what? Let me show you what a good man does. I call a reservation for dinner. We go to dinner. Amazing. We have some drinks. She says she wants to go after.
Let's do it.
So we go out, and then she asks if her friends can slide. I'm like, yeah, bring your friends. So her friends come. I'm interacting with friends. We're having a good time, laughing. I'm buying her friends drinks, and it's amazing. Her friends go early, so like, hey, let's go outside. Let's talk for a little bit. So we go outside, sit on the bench, yap, and then some random guy comes to me. He's like, hey, are you Brazilian? I'm like, no. And she goes, I love Brazilians. I look at her. I'm like,
Okay.
but you know what, Simba, don't get jealous. So they start talking for a minute or two, and the guy's friend looks at me. He's like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm like, bro, don't even worry about it. And then 5 minutes go on, and the guy's like, they're still yapping, and the guy's like, hey, can I have your Instagram? And I look at Shorty like, is she really gonna give this guy
Her Instagram?
on a date?
Bro, like, you're the guy that kind of set yourself up for this by inviting her friend over and paying for everything. Like, she already saw that you were kind of this doormat of a guy that was just easily able to like finesse money out of you.
Nah. Girl grabs his phone and starts typing. I look at her, I stand up, and I walk the other way and call Uber home. She comes chasing after me. She was like, wait, what's the problem?
It's the principles.
But I'm like, you know what? I'm like, don't even worry about it. Hope you have a great night. I'm just gonna go home. But then, flashback of my mom. I know my mom would slap me in the face if I let this girl who's tipsy or drunk on the side of the road by herself. So I'm like, you know what? I walk to her, call Uber back to her place so she can get home safe. But the whole time, I'm like,
Fuck this shit.
why me?
But your mama didn't have to know, bro.
All right.
How your mama was gonna know you left her stranded, dog? Straight up, you was gonna tell her, mama, I left her stranded. Bro, I feel like you look soft because, man, I wouldn't even play with no man like that at all, unless I just knew I could take him in a fight. I just know he not gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. That's what it is, bro. But man, for her to give out the Instagram while you're with her, dog, and for the dude to actually shoot his shot while y'all are on a date together, dog, that's crazy work right there, bro. That speaks to the fact that he's disrespectful. She didn't see the relationship between you and her going anywhere. Or if she did, she thinks of you as a weak cuck. Sad.
You know, I have a story time. My friend took out her girl recently to an event, and then he took her to Nobu and stuff. And even at Nobu, she drank a whole bunch, so she was like pretty wasted. As they were talking, a gentleman came, started talking with her, and she was actually going to give him his number. And my friend just looked at her like, what? She literally laughed in his face. My friend's face as, who are you? My friend is soft. I could totally admit my good friend is soft. You know, like, he's just a nice guy. But even he was just taken back at her laughing in his face of giving her number out to someone else while they were on a date, right? And again, I'm not trying to bash on my friend, but he's a soft guy. He's too much of a gentleman to even leave her there. He literally still took her home afterwards, and then she was trying to initiate, you know, like sex and stuff after. He just wasn't having it because he was already over it. I'm glad he's over it and just, you know, cutting her off now, but this issue has been with him for a long time just because he's a nice guy. This is why I always say, you know, to be good, you don't have to do nice things.
With us every day, bro. Every day is some new shit. Beefing with the police, but life still lit.
Out here like this.
Damn! Every day is some new shit. Beefing with the police, but life still lit. He outside with fully peace. What is going on?
Can I get your like number? My number?
Yeah, nah. Here, get my number. Yeah, right, fucking. Right.
Whoa, bro, what the hell? YouTube don't like that.
Fucking, but I want your number though. Can I get your number? You really pretty. You real pretty. Oh, he a redneck, y'all. You know he voted for Trump. He agree with that shit. You know he voted for Trump. Damn, it's more coming. It's really more coming, bro. Real loud though.
Damn, DC off the chain, bro.
You gotta guess.
You think I gotta guess? Brittany, Chelsea.
All right, guys, I'm not gonna let this video play too much, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is some wisdom from Will right here. You see that white woman right there? She'll absolutely give that man a time of day, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Elsa.
When you tell white women all these black things, all these bad things about black men, and the culture is that we're less than, we're criminals, we're no good, and they don't like you as a white man, the first thing they want to do is come run to a black dude and get knocked off. So if you a white boy and you telling your daughters all these bad things about black men, Don't let your daughter become rebellious, because the first thing she gonna do is run to us, bro.
Dude, he's so right about this, because in Asian families, it's the same thing. You know, my family was like adamant about, you can get it with any girl, just don't get with a black girl. And same thing with like all of my other family members and all of my female cousins and stuff. And guess what? One of my female cousins is married to a black guy. He's a wonderful guy, but it's just so funny because she became super rebellious. And because she became super rebellious, she literally just kind of dated strings of black guys. Is it a bad thing? I don't know if it's truly bad, but there is some racial prejudice things involved with it. So
it is what it is. I done seen it play out, dog.
I've seen it plenty of times.
White girls telling, man, yeah, my dad's
not just
racist,
white girls,
but I just love y'all.
Asian girls are definitely part of this category too.
Friends and your aunties and your cousins are lying to you. You are not better than. Neither are we. But if we did go tit for tat, I mean, do y'all really want to start taking polls? Because if y'all want to do the who's got the best twerk and who can do the dit and do, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Let's take a poll on feminine, soft-spoken, waking up all natural with nothing but naturalness. Do y'all want to start taking polls on very specific things?
Say, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Don't fall for that BS, man. White women, boy, don't get on their bad side. It's scarier than when a black woman mad at you, dog. They get the police involved.
It's not wrong.
The police automatically gonna take a white woman's side over your black ass.
True.
Every time, bro.
True. Yeah, you don't have to be black. You can be any other race, you know, and you do mess with the white woman, and you're definitely going to be on the bad end of things.
He hit me, officer. You're not going to get questioned. You getting thrown in the back of the paddy wagon. You getting taken to the big house, bro. I'm dead ass serious. Y'all don't be seeing these videos of these Karens? That's what they act like when they get mad, bro. It's more dangerous, dog. I'm going to be real with y'all, man. Let me see what these comments talk about. No competition to a black woman. Y'all just hang tight. The sun is coming. Damn, that's why I've been with my beautiful black wife for 21 years. That's what is it? Oh, that's why I've been with my white wife for 20 years successful. I wake up naturally me. I'm feminine and soft-spoken, so I don't know what she means.
Because this delusion is holding you back.
It's about to get messy.
You think you're up. And you're not.
I worked with a lot of white women. I know they true colors, dog.
Made me have to do this. She's just gonna label me a racist. She's a racist. Why? Because she could speak the truth bluntly. So y'all don't like.
And look, even if she married to a black guy or dating a black guy or has children by a black guy, that don't mean that she's not racist, dog. I'm telling you, y'all just ain't came.
I can admit this. Like racism. It's everywhere. Everybody's somewhat racist. If you really want to argue that with me and say, "Oh, I'm not racist," that makes you even more racist. Everybody kind of, believes in their own, kind of likes to be with their own, and they've seen all of the stereotypes and all of these other things of other races. Sometimes you agree, sometimes you disagree, but everybody has these stereotypes about them, especially other races. All right. And just because you fully agree or disagree doesn't make you not a racist or a racist. It's just everybody thinks of racial thoughts. Right. It's not saying that you think you're superior to this race or anything. But when you're like, oh, black guys are hung, that's technically a racist thing. Right. But obviously black guys aren't going to get upset at that because it's a racial stereotype that makes them look good. It's like, oh, Asian guys are nerdy and smart. Again, most Asian guys aren't probably gonna be like, I'm not nerdy and smart. Like you sound stupid if you want to go against some of these this racist things or whatever, prejudice or what they're called.
across enough of them. I know white women that say the N-word and they still are racist. Don't hate. They don't like black women. They don't like your black mama. If you came to the equation with black kids, they don't like your black daughters. I'm telling you, bro.
Like that. Y'all don't like that. Y'all need someone to. Your feelings. That's why you surround yourself with a lot of people that feel just like you, and y'all bump each other up, and y'all are all in this big crowd, and the whole world is looking at you right now like. You lose. And it's not because you're okay. It's because of how you're acting. It's based off your actions and your words and your behavior. I know these brothers been trying to tell y'all this for a long time. They've been trying to tell y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen
She
to
the
them,
brother
right?
whisperer? Who is she?
Then they go tell the white people, oh, you go tell the brothers, so they did. Let me look at you. Shit. Fuck. They didn't lie. No lies detected.
Yo, this is going to get the ladies out of control because this woman is basically calling y'all out and saying that if you got something, then show it. Because basically, what I've been seeing coming across my timeline, and this was the cherry on top when y'all sent this one into my email, but what I've been seeing on my timeline is basically white women saying and having conversations openly and saying, yo, y'all can't compare. You're not in the same space as us. Damn. You might be able to twerk, you might be able to do this, but your attitude is bad. You don't have any feminine qualities, and your men don't like you. So what you gonna do about it? Ain't nothing you can do except for try to call me racist, and then what? And I've always been of the ilk that if somebody says something that you don't necessarily care about, do something about it. And I'm not saying do something about it when it comes to doing something to the person. Do something about it when it comes to being able to compete more effectively for the men that you say that you want. Now, if you don't like black men, or if you're not interested in black men, because let's be very, very clear on what I'm saying. I'm gonna say two things. Number one, I think that people should be able to date whoever it is that they want to date.
Agreed.
If you want to date a black guy, if you want to date a white guy, if you want to date a white woman, if you want to date a black woman, listen, you can't control people's preferences. The only question that we should be having a conversation about is whether or not you qualify to get the thing that you want, because nobody deserves anything. You get what you earn, you are what you attract.
Yeah, man. All I'm going to say is this. In my experience, what I know is that when a black woman gets with a white man, a lot of times she goes to that white man and tell him everything that's wrong with black men. When a white woman gets with a black man, she runs to him and tell him everything that's wrong with white men.
You know how many things I'm sure Asian women go to, white men, especially white men and black men. It's like, oh, Asian men are just nerdy. They're not masculine and things. And I can somewhat understand that, right? Because if you're looking at the traditional masculine Western society, Asians don't fit in it that well, right? We now Asians, and we got Otani and things like that are starting to work out, to starting to be sports oriented and have muscle and stuff. But when you look at majority of Asian men, they usually have glasses and look nerdy and are very scrawny, right? And that particular look doesn't really translate well to the American dating scene. This is why I also agree what Anton says. You gotta work for and qualify for what you want. Most women are gonna want a guy that's a little bit more built, has a little bit more muscle. What do? I just go out and get some more muscle, right? And I try to look a little bit more of the part. I'm not saying I'm trying to change myself and not be an Asian guy, but I can understand the preferences of a lot of women. It's not just, American women, Asian women, Hispanic women, they all want a guy that's not scrawny. And again, most Asian guys happen to be scrawny. I was when I was in high school.
Hispanic man gets with a black woman. He says all of the things that are wrong with Hispanic women. What I'm trying to say is this. Every group of people, when they go and date something outside of their group, it's almost as if it's an unspoken rule. You got to shit on the people from your group. Period. I don't know. Is it because you're trying to build some type of security or esteem in the person that you're dating so that they know you're not going to go back running to your own kind? I don't know what it is, because I see a lot of black dudes doing that. Real talk shit about every black woman when they dating a white girl. Like, damn, nigga, you ain't never have a positive encounter with a black woman ever in your life? I call bullshit. And then you see these niggas, man, they be chopped, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all know ain't nobody. And then the crazy part is, dog, when they go get with an unattractive white woman, they call attractive black women ugly. I've seen that. That's what? Nigga, you went and got with a trailer park trash white woman, and now you talking about women who look like Nia Longs as if they're not attractive. That's delusional. I don't care what nobody say. Go get you a badass white woman, and then maybe we'll hear you out if you say something is unattractive.
TikTok,
I feel like Asian men usually do settle for mediocre looking white women.
not be the only person who will not date people with kids when I don't have kids.
I can't be mad at nobody that don't want to date someone with kids, especially if they don't have kids themselves,
Yeah,
dog. Why
agreed.
would you sign up for that?
I'm sorry. I'm not even fucking sorry. So I had conversations with some
Dog, it's
coworkers.
cold in
And,
here.
You know, you just with coworkers, you talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? Kids get brought up. I'm probably one of the only ones that ain't got no kids. Okay, so I'm already up against a lot. All right, moving on. I'm gonna speak my piece. I ain't never been a bitch to shy away. They tried to convince me that I am the only person on this earth, basically, without kids that won't date somebody with kids. Because apparently, everybody got kids.
There's some validity to that. Depending on how old you are.
True.
As a black woman, the closer you get to 30 years old, the likelihood of you having kids is significantly higher. I think the statistics is something along the lines of take a 30-year-old black woman, there is a 84 to 85% chance that she has at least one child.
Damn.
I think that's what it was.
That's
How y'all
high.
gonna say everybody have kids and I'm sitting right the fuck here?
How old are you, baby?
I digress. They ask me, why won't you date somebody that has kids? The only thing sweet about me is my name, okay? That's it. I keep it 100. I tell them straight up, if I have the option to not have a broken home or have the chance to start a home unbroken, I'm gonna choose that first.
Again, men would love to overwhelmingly choose this too, but we're the ones that get shamed and chastised for not having a preference, or for having this preference of not dealing with someone with a child,
rather than going with somebody who already has a broken house, a broken family. This is where y'all start getting offended. Tell me I'm lying though. Okay. That already has a broken home. I'm gonna go with this option. Okay? Because let me also be honest. Whenever I do meet a man, and he's like, yes, I do have a child. Me and the mother aren't together. I'm immediately, I'm turned off from you. Because I'm already looking at you like, nigga, you lay your seed anywhere, and just leave. Is what it is. That's now a broken home. Well, I wasn't raised in a broken home. I don't want to raise my child in a broken home. This generation has gotten this generation thinks that having a baby is part of dating. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Somewhat true, actually.
And because all y'all done fucked up. Misery loves what? Say it with me now. Company, bitch. No. I have more options than you. I have different options than you. You have to select from what you can get. I got options. I don't got to deal with nothing I don't want to. You don't either, but you also got a kid to think of. It's not just you you're thinking of. And I think at the end of the day, the options that I have that you no longer have really be fucking with y'all. To get over it, y'all need to heal that and move the fuck on.
But y'all want to know something interesting? It's not going to be hard for her to come across a black man who don't have kids, because there's more of us than there are of y'all. And when I say us, not me specifically, your boy got 3. I wasn't pulling out. But with that being said, let me read some statistics that I just found. And I'm pretty sure if you've been watching the channel, you've heard me go over these before. The The chances of black women having children by age 25 and 30 are relatively high compared to other demographics in the United States. About 61% of black women aged 15 through 49 have had a child, with the rate rising significantly as age increases. And black women are notably more likely to become mothers before age 25 than women in the general population. This is not to bash black women. I just like to present y'all with facts. Black women age 25. Black women are more than twice as likely as black men to become parents before age 25. What does that mean? That means that if you take a 25-year-old black man and a 25-year-old black woman, she is twice as likely to get pregnant by then. But if you are in the dating pool as a non-child having black woman, you golden, because most black men don't have children at that age. The specific percentage for age 25 is not given directly in recent data, but patterns suggest a substantial share, likely around or just above 40% of black women have had a child by age 25. That's almost half, dog.
I mean, just think about how many kids black people have, and they still are only 16% of the population. That is crazy.
Given the comment that early childbearing is more common in this group, historically, about 1/3, 33% of black women had their first child before age 20, further supporting that a significant percentage have children by age 25. By age 30, the percentage of black women who have had at least one child increases further. National Survey of Family Growth data suggests that the majority of motherhood for black women occurs before age 30. And I think the majority of motherhood before age 30 across the board, when you deal with other races, is similar too. While a direct figure for age 30 is not provided in exact numbers, estimates based on age increases in survey data imply that somewhere between 60% and 70% of black women have given birth by age 30. God damn it. Y'all fucking. It is what it is. Y'all like that raw pack.
After the age of 30, being overly freaked out as a man is not a good character trait to have, because why are you not at work?
I can somewhat agree with that. I mean, control your emotions a little bit better. Is that what we're going at?
Why are you not tired from going to work? Why are you not tired because you went to work and then the gym? Like, it's just too much you should be doing as a man to be freaky all day long. Like, this might be why you single, because I don't know one woman that's going for a man who's freaky all day and not busy working.
Nah, real talk. Why are you overly freaked out?
After that.
Not for real. Why are you overly freaked out, dog? Go get you some money, man. Sexual transmutation. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Go read that chapter. It's going to help you out a lot. That's going to really bless you, dog. Real talk. It's a reason why most men who create great things are past their sexual prime, because when we young, full of testosterone and want to bust all over the place, we too focused on that. Think about
100%. I always say it, in your 20s, it's hard. I get it, young men out there. Once you get to my age, 35, 38, 39-ish, it does cool down a bit.
For all of the companies and stuff that was started, man, most of these men was 45, 50 years old. You still want to get some coochie at that age, but not the same way you wanted to get it when you was 17. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Believe that. But yeah, somebody in the comment section one day, yesterday or the day before, was like, yeah, Will, that's dark-skinned brother approved. DBA. Here you go, dark-skinned fellas.
Can we talk about preference for just a second? Just a second. I think it's completely okay to have a preference. I have a preference.
Another one.
However, what makes it wrong is when you're telling your preference that the people that you're not attracted to are less than.
What the hell did I just tell y'all? I swear to God, bro. I be on it, bro. I'm not stupid. A lot of y'all might think I'm slow. I'm not. But I just said that when I was watching the video with that white woman and Anton Daniels. I noticed, dog, when you have a preference, dog, it's like you almost got a shit on the other.
As if, like, you're either shunning them away or talking negative about them in some way to make your preference feel higher than. Because I hear some guys be like, oh, such and such can't have a preference. We can't have a preference. No, you can. But when you're talking trash about your fellow black women, your brown to dark skinned black women, then that's just not a preference. You're just colorist.
Ooh.
Be attracted to who you're attracted to. Like, I completely understand. My preference, I'm just gonna come out and say it, I like brown to dark skinned men. Always have. I've always been attracted to really dark skinned men. Always. There's nothing wrong with light skins. I can see a light skinned man and see that he's handsome, he's fine, but I'm not attracted to him in that way, and that's totally fine. I have nothing negative to say about light skins at all. And of course, all of this ties into like the Chris Brown situation and how lately black men have been very vocal about how they feel about black women, down to Chris Brown not inviting a dark-skinned woman into his, what was that, a party or something? I don't know, girl. Down to him not doing that, to black men telling other black men to date outside their race because black women are too much, we're unappreciative, or whatever else they're saying about us.
I mean, when people's vision of you kind of correlates with that, like, it's not just black men that see black women this way, it's a lot of other races, right? This is the stereotype that black women have that they really can't defeat, right? I've never been able to see enough women to be able to defeat this, right? They usually fit into somewhat of this demographic in some way to where people can just go and it sucks. It sucks that, of course, stereotypes come from somewhere, but when you're judged off that stereotype solely, it does suck, I can admit.
It's like, give us a break. Give us a break. And honestly, Chris was no surprise for me. That was no surprise for me.
And he not even a dark-skinned dude. That's crazy work. But you know what? Being disrespectful ain't even gotta be extra racial. It could be interracial, like she said, colorism, dog. It don't even gotta be about a color. It could be the simple fact, bro, you like in shape, skinny women, and you just talk shit all day about the big back women. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's the shit get deep. But even in the black community, man, if you like dark skinned women, you could be talking to a dark-skinned girl and talking hella shit about them light-skinned women. Like, man, they just be ran through. They too uppity. They narcissistic. It's like, damn, you ain't never met a light-skinned woman who ain't got any of those character traits? It's crazy, man. Real talk, man. But anyways, man, let me go wash these dishes, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one, bro.
It's funny. I actually just spoke about this with my best friend about how, each side of preferences just because usually just crap on the other side of preferences when both sides sometimes have the same type of faults in a sense. When it comes to politics, when it comes to, dating preferences, not everything about a skinny person is going to be good. Not everything about a big person is going to be bad. But we do, see the differences, and once we kind of pick a side that we like, we tend to crap on the other side. It makes sense and doesn't make sense at the same time, but usually when you don't like something, you're going to talk crap about it majority of the time. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.